Yo, guys, what's up? Uno TV, talking time here. Andre with you.
Uno Dress, Uno TV, Talking Time.
Enzo, talking time.
Mr. Vitali is too shy, guys, so
And-
very modest. So
and-
I should introduce him by myself. Mr. Vitali from Berdichi, Ukraine. Welcome. How are you guys? How is it going? How was your last week? Is it anything changed from October or no?
October continue because not go up, just like a flat.
I don't know, man. So last week we had this. We recorded our video, right? And at that time, everyone was like, "Oh, it's a bear market. Everything's over. It's gonna go down." But now today we got a little bit more, right? We're like 110k again, 111k.
Yes, but like it's still like a flat. It's
Yeah.
not go up, but it's not go down. It's good news. Trump invested in the Bitcoin. CZ, CEO of Bitcoin,
yeah.
also have a new opportunity from Trump, and stocks market create new index with a 15 pairs from crypto funds, like blah blah this, like this. If you can check more, so a lot of positive news, but like news and price is different. Not full of news, not any positive news, not good enough for price. It's like only game price and technology is big difference, and not forget it.
But this
Do not
so
forget.
this news though, it's all news around regulations, right? The government removed this rule or they added this thing, they supported this thing. And so that is this cycle, right? This cycle is all of this positive progress in regulation, in government, right? You think about stable coins, right? The Genius Act.
Right.
For years and years, since the start of crypto, we've wanted the government to acknowledge crypto. And they did that 4 months ago. And so I say this because we haven't had a lot of price movement yet, but I think we're just beginning. In my opinion, it's just starting now.
People lost their believing like 2 weeks ago after this huge fall, but for 2 weeks they bought it back. They bring the same amount of money in market instead.
And that's the thing, man. You should do the opposite of what people are saying. If everyone around you says, "Oh, sell, 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 sell," really, that's the time you should think.
Here I
maybe you
come.
should buy. Because everyone's selling, right? You should. I mean, not always, right? But usually, if you can try to be the opposite, you end up gaining. Usually.
I wish to be such a wise guy to know the moment, like when I should buy and when I should sell, but
Well, they say when
not
there's,
about me.
when there's blood in the streets, that's when you buy. When there's euphoria, when everyone's crazy, that's when you sell. Of course, it's hard to know because you are in that situation, right? You are excited like everyone else, or you are scared like everyone else.
Let me know. It's a
Yeah, but-
good tip. Good tip.
This is what, like, I was trying to say this last week. I don't think we're heading towards a bear market because there's so much positive progress in regulation. Like the fact that the president of the United States owns so much Bitcoin, he's not going to let it go down. The fact that there's new, for example, you said CZ, right? The founder of Binance, he just got pardoned, which means the government said he was doing something illegal, and now, nope, everything's good. Yes, you are now pardoned.
Yeah.
You allowed, guys. Like
Yeah.
you get a permission.
Yeah, I mean, it's still possible that the market crashes, but I just feel like there's so much positive movement that it would be hard.
Of course, I 100% agree with you all your words, but no, do not forget, like technology, industrial, it's one of side of coin.
Yeah.
Price, cycle, liquidity, it's another side. Like, and need to understand, like, not every positive news to good effect on market. Maybe if I want to sell a lot of Bitcoin for a high price, for me need to create positive news. Like if I govern, so like big man, I create a lot of positive news for create a lot of liquidity in the market and sell high price. And if I want to like a price less, I create a lot of bad news like Chinese and like blah blah blah, taxes, problem. Market go down, I buy and make again positive news, buy high. It's how it's working in simple words. Of course, industrial every time do in positive. I'm already 10 years in crypto. Industrial every time in positive. Last a huge news what I read yesterday. It's about Larry Fink. if you know BlackRock, founder of BlackRock, like he
The owner of world.
yeah, like owner of world had trillions, 12 trillion million of in account, like on Binance. I joke. He say we build tokenization all for all asset. This guy say tokenization for everything. It's a super big news. He really understand in the crypto in the first, but not like a price, not about Bitcoin, like tokenization, like NFTs technology, RWS technology, any smart contracts is technology. It's blockchain technology, but it's not about price. Not do not forget about this. Thank you.
Like, have a question. You said that you more than 10 years in crypto. I'm as a kind of new buy. I'm not such a long time, but as I understand it, market have kind of own rhythm that, and always there's some different cycles after good news, bad news, that bull run, bear market. At what cycle right now we are? So like, who is who? What is what?
Top on cycle, top will. I predicted next year we go down, and it's like a mid down cycle. Good ideas buying it down, selling high, buy the dip. You know this man. Buy the
So
dip.
in the past, like, so you're talking about like up, like kind of bear
Yeah.
bull cycles. But also, I think that usually these bear and bull cycles they align with something. So like the very first one was ICO.
ICO, the DeFi,
Every company
Okay.
were launching an ICO, and then it was like NFTs, and then it was meme coins. And again, this is why I think now it is regulation. It goes up and down.
stable coins, regulations,
Pick here, picture what
ETF.
like a cycle. I send you a picture when a cycle. Pick here.
So regulation era, how we can stay on market in this regulation era?
Stay on the market.
How we can be stable on the market
Yeah.
in this regulation era?
So you're right though. Like, so if I was Trump and I wanted to sell my tokens, before I sell, I will have a lot of positive news.
Some
Okay.
kind of push,
You push this up. But again,
hitting
so I
up.
think there is that balance where it's like there's a lot of positive regulation, but like we said, just because some new technology comes out, it doesn't necessarily mean the price is going to go higher. But I think in general, it's like a slow upward movement. Maybe like the price goes down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit, but over time it's increasing.
Of course. Uptrend.
And when we see this, like for example, stable coins, right? Like stable coins, for example, like a lot of the people I work with now, they say, "Hey, can you pay me in stable coins?" And maybe 2 years ago that didn't happen, but now if I get like a graphic designer, or if I'm sending money from like America, if I'm buying a ticket in Bali or something like that, I would say about 50% of the time these people ask if I can pay in stable coins. And this is what I'm talking about in terms of like progress. And because there's so much progress, for example, stablecoin is a good example, right? Because if you accept stablecoins and you send it to another person, it's like a viral loop. The more people that say you take stablecoins, the more people will have stablecoins. And they'll have this viral growth. And I feel like we're just touching that now.
Yeah. I read news about like PayPal print stablecoin taxes
yeah.
on 300 trillion.
Yeah.
It's like a case when a big company also make mistake. Make mistake is not problem. More important how you can solve this problem.
They just burn, no? They just
Burn, yes,
burn
really can burn, but everyone can make mistakes.
What's crazy though is that every government does the same thing. Right? For example, Paxos, they put like an extra zero. It's like 3 extra zeros by accident, right? And they burn. But the crazy thing is that that's what all governments do, right? They just and now we have money.
Also, all of the stable coins tied to the USD.
Well,
No,
so this is
like 99% like tied to USD. So the main is USDT, USDC,
Yeah.
USDE. It's a new one,
Yeah, I think,
but I mean that all of them tied to USD.
yeah.
USDC, USDT, yes, it's main, but stablecoin a lot of. I make a post on LinkedIn. It's like with a minimum 20 USDT so popular, because like different method, different use, different company inside, outside, like it's like okay, it's really different using, but for our simple people, for transferring, for pay, it's like USDT, USDC, but for a different method need to different stablecoin. Anyway, our capitalization crypto national 3.7 trillion.
You know,
Not much.
it hit four trillion maybe like 2 months ago. It actually hit 4 trillion.
For
Yeah, now it's back down, right?
yeah.
So one of the questions about stablecoins is like, okay, we have USDT, USDC, but why not something like the Euro stablecoin? Why is it so? Why is that not popular? Because if I was in Europe, everything I'm buying is in the euro, right? So why not use the Euro stablecoin?
When country more high quality of economy, less the use of stablecoin. Then country like more problem with economy, more people to use the stablecoin because inflation, like. And if country with less inflation, okay, it's normal use USD, euros, and pounds and okay.
So one thing about gold being at all-time high is that I think that's a really good thing for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is digital gold. So if the value of gold is increased, like it increased by like 20%, 30%, something like that, something really crazy over the past couple of months, I think this is actually good for Bitcoin because as people are buying gold, like you said, the price of gold is going to go down. And where are we going? If the price of gold is going down, where is that money flowing into? I think it's going to flow to other hard assets like Bitcoin, perhaps things like real estate too. But I think it's going to flow from gold into Bitcoin.
Do you know what is the current market size of stablecoin, and what is the prediction by 2030?
No, I mean you just said it's 3.7 trillion.
No, that's a prediction that it will be like
Wow.
3.7 from 1.6 to 3.7
1
trillion.
Total.
But it's a prediction to like like 1.5 trillion. It's a kind of
You're talking about just staples?
I'm only right now is the market size is more than
I read
300 billions. But
yeah.
in 5 years, it's
5 years.
increasing
For example,
150, 100, 200%.
For example, when I come to crypto in 2016, capitalization just only first trillion come. And like we with the friends meet, wow, first trillion in capitalization now. Wow, cool. And I guess if algorithmic, not directly calculate, I guess predicting on 20-30 years, capitalization will be 10 trillion. 10 trillion. It's okay, like increase 1.5%.
That's what I'm saying about gold, though, right? Gold, if you think about the capitalization of crypto, 3.7, I think gold is something like 10 trillion or 12 trillion. And so as the value of gold goes up, I think that is good for other assets because if gold is expanding, so is crypto. It's probably flowing from something like fiat money, from like the liquid money supply, and it's flowing into these harder assets. And so again, I agree. I think the total market capitalization of crypto is gonna explode. It's gonna be equal to gold, if not more. In my opinion.
So, guys, if Larry Fink say about RWA and about tokenization, it's like say like when in California finding gold,
Gold rush.
gold rush, yes, and good idea to sell of instrument for this gold for RWA, not find tokenization. If you start to work from the side from tokenization, will be bridge between like asset and some instrument with tokenization. Find your right project with a team would 100%, or create your personal project, but it's difficult because need a lot of license and it's a real big team and so blah 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 blah. But it's a good idea. Find partner. For example, I know some guy from my country 2 years ago we helped to raise money for startup. I don't want to say name of this project, but they tokenized real estate, and now I see how a lot of bloggers shared
It's working, yeah.
this shared information about the project, and they 100% they make affiliate opportunity because they share it. So anyway, find the right projects, get a partnership link, and share it some tokenization asset and the good ideas to make money for like passive income and create different 10 option of passive income and enjoy your life.
Token time tips.
Token that too. Hey, I got a question. Do you guys trade DeFi or CeFi?
DeFi and CeFi and both of course.
50-50 or what?
No, more CeFi, of course.
Not a true believer then. I'm not lying. I do 99.9% DeFi. They did Coinbase for the longest time because you couldn't do DeFi. It was like illegal, right? But
Yeah.
now all those rules are gone.
Yeah, like I am a trader on Bybit, but because have a lot of different opportunity. Bybit for me, not only trading platform, it's like a bank account. It's
Yeah.
the future of banking. It's like neo banking. I can cashback, staking, farming, lending.
But can't you
blah,
do
blah,
that
blah.
in DeFi too? All those things?
DeFi, yes. I've looked some live streaming guys who traded on Pump Fun and just copy deals and also for fun traded. Or I personally create my token and with some guys. And now DeFi is a good start for launching your token, your ideas. If you create some ideas and make a hype, make a trend, and if you collected some small community, good signal to continue this idea. If you have right ideas, if you have right projects, like you know.
Have you ever done DeFi?
Just imagine, guys, I'm pretending to be a new buy. What is the difference between DeFi and CeFi? Let's maybe
Ah.
share some kind of general information for our viewers who don't know a lot about crypto.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about me. Don't think something bad.
Easy explain. Easy explain. CeFi, it's like your local bank.
Mm-hmm.
DeFi, it's like semi when you want to change your money on the street, like dollar, euros, your local money to dollars on street without KYC, without like any documents, just change it. It's about DeFi, decentralized financial industrial like. And CeFi it's centralized when you come to bank, you have your KYC, passport, and you change money. It's super simple to explain.
But there's pros and cons, right? CeFi, the centralized finance. The pro is that it's faster, it's cheaper. Like we're talking about Binance, Coinbase, Bybit. These guys they're faster and cheaper because they're centralized. Essentially, you're not. When I trade crypto, I'm actually not trading anything. What I'm doing is I'm telling Binance, "Hey, I want to do this," and they say, "Okay, you can do it." But when you actually look at the blockchain, nothing has happened. So that's centralized because it's faster, cheaper. Decentralized DeFi is actually slower and more expensive.
Definitely.
But the main difference is I control it. I can actually go to the blockchain and see, oh, the money went from Enzo to Bob. I can see this movement. And so that's important because what if the government says, hey, you can't do this anymore? Or for example, if you are like, if you do something wrong on a centralized exchange, the government can go and take your money.
Fuck
In a
government.
decentralized government.
Talking time.
5 years ago, most people they did CeFi. Actually, 5 years ago, DeFi really didn't even exist. It's a kind of a new thing. And so, say 5 years ago, most people were doing CeFi, but these days it's about 30%. Like I said, all of my trading is all DeFi, but 30% of the crypto population now trade in DeFi. And I think over time this is going to change. DeFi is going to get better and better. It's going to get faster and faster, cheaper and cheaper, until you will get all of the benefits of centralized exchanges, but also own your own money and know that these things are truly happening. And this is just a matter of technology. It's just like updates. As they update these programs more and more, the quality of these programs is going to be better than centralized exchanges. And one more thing I want to say on that is the CeFi is owned by a company, right? So CZ, Binance. If you trade on Binance, he gets that money. But DeFi is actually the community. It's people like you and me. We get that money because you own it. It's like, for example, Uniswap, right? If I buy the Uniswap token, I get a little bit of that money whenever people use that. Whereas Binance, you can't do that. So decentralized is also better because it pays us back, the little people.
But there is some kind of the situation that people gonna like get trust more to the DeFi after like kind of scandals with FTX, for example. So like,
Well, we saw this. Okay, so recently when Trump talked about China, right? There was a big crash. Okay, everything crashed. But actually, the DeFi exchanges did not like. So, for example, Binance has stopped working. Bybit stopped working. All these stopped working because it was like millions of people all at the same time trying to use their service. And so what happened is their computers just broke. But DeFi is decentralized, and so there's nothing to break. And so this is a perfect example of in these situations where everything goes wrong, if there's a war or if the technology goes down, DeFi actually does better. So you can trust DeFi more than you can trust centralized.
It's like the
Yes.
meme when you ride bike and put the stick in your
Yeah.
front wheel and you yeah like fucking DeFi.
I mean, DeFi, the issue with DeFi is that, well, I guess both. Remember Bybit got hacked for $3 million, right? So that's centralized exchange. They can still
One
get
and a
hacked.
half. 1.5.
1.5? Okay.
It's actually
That's
it doesn't matter. That was hugged, yeah.
But not by hacked. Hacked of signature tools.
Yeah.
Not hacked.
Gnosis wallet, right?
Yeah. It's not by Bybit, bro. Bybit.
Bybit's perfect.
Vitaly, keep protecting the Bybit.
Ambassador of Bybit.
Send us contract. Bybit, send us contract.
Use my referral link.
Bingo.
Yeah. So DeFi is so what is more preferable in your opinion? DeFi,
It's
CeFi. Depend on the person. Depend what you like more.
Okay, for example, me. I use 99% DeFi.
DeFi.
Because I'm a coder, I'm a developer. So I understand what's happening. But that 1% of the time, it's because I want to interact with a bank. Right now, going from a bank to DeFi is really hard. But if you have a CeFi, for example, when you open an account on Binance, you have to give them your identification, you have to scan your
KYC
face,
and-
all that stuff. I don't want to do that. But if you do that, now Binance can talk to the bank. And so my money can go from the bank to Binance, Binance to the bank. Whereas in DeFi, that's really hard. So in my life, 99% DeFi, but that 1% is when I need to do something with a bank.
Bro, I never to put money in the crypto from my account, bank account.
No,
Never.
you KT, OAC or
All,
CRTC?
all the 10 years, I only withdraw money from crypto. I never to like
You never put money in.
come back money from like.
You probably got paid. You did
Because
work. You got
I
paid.
earn money in crypto
Yeah.
from different opportunity and only withdraw and withdraw on the cash on on little bit time to time on my bank account, but never from bank account to the
Wow.
Bybit or some exchange. Only one or two time for test.
I don't want to, but we do business with other businesses, and these guys they don't understand crypto, and so they want bank. And so I have to go from crypto to Binance, Binance to bank to them. It's really annoying. I just wish they take USDT.
I'm do my paying with the silver coins
Silver coins.
like in medieval time, like just like
Guys,
for one being.
our viewers, anytime, any situation, it's good idea to have a different bank, different account, different wallets, because you can make arbitrage and you can find some opportunity, buy less, sell high with some like different spreads and make money. But it's good idea to travel in different country and open the account from like Poland, Vietnam, Europe, and we see some opportunity how to connect your bank account to exchange, CeFi exchange, centralized exchange, to find some price with a good price and see different with another exchange, and you can make it cycle and make a lot of money. I know a lot of people who make like $100K per like not much time, like 1 to 3 months from $100.
Have you heard of the kimchi premium?
Kimchi.
Yeah, so I don't know why. Actually, there must be a reason why, but kimchi, like from Korea. So on Korean exchanges, the price is always lower, I think. Higher, lower, I can't remember. It's either it's higher or lower. Always. And it's because like it's harder to get money into Korea or something like that. So my point is, yes, if I had an account in Korea and I had an account in Vietnam, I could just go back between these two and take advantage of that, the arbitrage.
Yeah. But be careful, because it's time to time it's not legal. Because if your amount more than some amount situation, it can problem. But you can make multi accounts. You have a girlfriend, brother, sister, friends, neighbors, like and time to time make money. It's easy, everyone. For everyone, like really, from nothing, from $100, for $100.
What else is on that list?
What do you think, guys, about layer 2 blockchains?
I don't know.
How, like Arbitrum or Base,
Well, so again,
Developer.
this is the thing: is that like if you're trading on CeFi, if you're using Bybit, Binance, then these things don't matter to you because you don't actually use the blockchain. You're not actually in real crypto. You're trading in a bank account. Layer 2s only matter if you're really doing DeFi or you're building and actually interacting with the blockchain. So, anyways, to answer the question, I think they're great. So, Vitalik Buterin, right, one of the co-founders of Ethereum, he's the one that kind of came up with this idea to essentially, Ethereum is now like the history. It is like the official bottom layer. Everything that happened in all of crypto goes to Ethereum. But the idea is that you don't actually play games on Ethereum. You don't actually buy things on Ethereum. You buy them on Base and Arbitrum, these layer 2s. And so it's cheaper and faster up here. They do all the busy stuff, and then it goes shoop onto Ethereum, right? It's kind of pushed onto.
Nice.
But anyways, I think it's a good idea because it helps everyone, right? Arbitrum and Base, they can do their own thing. They can have their own price, their own name. Ethereum will always be important because all of these chains between Arbitrum and Base, they're not connected, but they both connect to Ethereum. So that means any layer 2 I do work on, I know at the end of the day it will connect onto the same place. Like so, Ethereum is now like the official history of everything.
Okay,
Bro.
token time.
Subscribe on the channel. Fucking time, bro.
Follow, comments. We love you guys. See you next time. Bye bye. Keep your ass safe.
Token time.
Love you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Boom. Shake a lot.